Hey, welcome to the program. This is your Real Estate Chalk Talk. I'm Keith Ittner Sr. here with Keith Ittner Jr. and the money man, Kelvin Kaemingk from American Mortgage and Equity Consultants. You can reach Kelvin directly at 651-231-2500. RealEstateChalkTalk.com is where you want to go for vendor contact information to help you fix up your home and get it ready for sale. And 612-627-8000 is the number to call if you need our help. Remember, we can't help you if you don't call, so call 612-627-8000. You can call today. Summer is rolling along. State Fair is just around the corner. And the outdoor activity season is in full swing, so why not have your Rack Shack barbecue delivered right to your front door? Go to the website, rackshackbarbecue.com, and you'll see the delivery link at the top of the page. Choose the location that's closest to you and order your barbecue feast. If you're on your way home and you want to pick it up, hey, that's no problem. No waiting in line. Just click on the pickup link and order and pay online, and the guys will have your dinner ready for your pickup when you get there. Rack Shack Barbecue, it's America's food, and it's the right thing to do. And I actually have a little Rack Shack Barbecue just about every single day.
Do you really?
Yep. Yep, always got to be quality control, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your barbecue string going.
Gluten-free and all,
it's all protein, baby.
protein.
All protein and gluten-free. What can be better than that?
Nothing.
Not sugar-free, though. I must say. Not sugar-free. Calvin, you watching home videos?
Just doing some home, just doing a little research for you here.
On the big program today, we've got, we're supposed to have Steve Ely. Is he coming or not?
I believe so.
Okay, we're going to talk with Superior Exteriors a little bit about outdoor siding, and you know we're winding down the season when you can do some of that outdoor work comfortably. Of course, they work all year round. I feel sorry for them in the middle of the winter when wind is howling and it's 20 degrees and damp and all that, and they're up on that scaffolding putting
it's good
siding.
Fishing weather like we were talking about.
Yes, it's good fishing weather. And so we're going to have that conversation. Second hour, Jason Lewis is going to be with us on the program. We're going to have a really great conversation with Jason, do a little background on his life and why he suddenly has decided to actually run for political office instead of commenting on it on his radio program. And then talking about pride, and guess we're going to talk a little bit about Hillary Clinton's speech and that whole Democratic convention fiasco that went on this week. And Kelvin,
there you go.
What do you got?
This week, going to talk a little bit about some changes that happened in the student loan arena that changed as of July 1st. We're going to talk about a doctor loan that's very popular that just got updated with a lower down payment, so we'll touch upon that. And we're going to talk about single women, which is always good.
It's always fun.
It's always fun to
for
talk
married
about
men to
women.
talk about
Yeah.
single women.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll talk about that segment of our home buyers.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Keith Reno?
We'll spend a little time talking about what's going on in the real estate market in general. A little mid-year update for everyone. What's going on right now out there with activity and listing and sales activity, and then for us personally, over the last week, some things that we've been experiencing with appraisal concerns, and also some things that we wanted to talk about last week we didn't have time for was boomerang buyers, people coming back into the market and being approved after short sale and foreclosure activity. So it'll be a good conversation.
We've got properties listed all over the Twin Cities. I want to just talk about two of them, if it's okay with you guys, before we get into the nuts and bolts of it, Kelvin, because I know you got some questions and some stuff that came up that you want to ask from callers of last week. But I have a property down Lakeville, 17969 Kincaid Circle in Lakeville, 17969 Kincaid Circle in Lakeville. It's on the market for $294,987. This is a twin home, nice sized twin home, 1,700 square foot foundation, Rambler style, almost 3,000 square feet total finished. Really a nice house, soaring vaults, great open kitchen, open concept, newer built home, built in 2006. That's a great price on a nice quiet cul-de-sac.
And that's that Rambler style.
Rambler style twin home, terrific property. And then we've got another one I want to talk about on the other end of town, and this one is also a Rambler. It's on 4449 Jackson Street Northeast in Columbia Heights. That one is reasonably priced at $189,987. Terrific little Rambler house in a nice quiet neighborhood, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, a single-car garage, Rambler. Very, very easy to maintain if you're looking to downsize, or perfect for a first-time home buyer. Nice yard in a good area. And that, again, is 4449 Jackson Street Northeast, 189,987 is the price tag on that great house. And we have some more that we can talk about later in the program.
What's great about that Lakeville Rambler is it makes for a good home base for retirees. So we know we have a lot of folks like that are listening to the radio program, and that type of inventory is in short supply. There's not a lot of that Rambler townhome inventory out there that's good, clean, and good size too. So you got somebody that's downsizing from a 3, 4, 5,000 square foot house. They don't want to go move into a box or a condo, something like that. If they're going to spend some time, quality time away from Minnesota in the winter, but still have a nice home base here in Minnesota for the summertime, or to come back for holidays with the kids, that makes a great fit for them. So you can call us anytime about properties you hear on the radio at 612-627-8000, or even homes you're not hearing here on the radio. Please give us a call at 612-627-8000 or visit realestateChalkTalk.com.
Keith, people don't realize that there's a season, that there are different seasons within the real estate market throughout the year.
For sure.
There's a lot of conversation about the spring market and all that, and most of that really is geared towards younger buyers, first-time home buyers. We are right now in the middle of the empty nester season.
Yeah.
This is when they really, want to get their ducks in a row and get their properties purchased and sold and those types of things. Because you've got people now who have come back. They came back in the spring. They got their springtime visiting done with people. They went up to the lake. They got the lake place opened up. They spent some time up there, and now they're coming back and saying, geez, we need to get, as you said, base camp. So they're actively out there looking at properties right now, and they want to get it buttoned up before they head back to wherever they winter. So if you're thinking of selling a house, if you own a home like that, and you're thinking maybe it's time for you to make a change yourself, this is a great time to get that property on the market, because there are active buyers who are looking for that one-level living situation.
You talked about last week, Keith, that we were really focused on closing everything out, and that the new buyer activity last week was a little bit lower, but this week it seems like it's picked up a little bit again. Do you see kind of that fall market starting to come into play a little bit?
Well, it was kind of fun to have this past week. We're closing files from that we wrote. What are we? End of July. Closing files that we wrote in June and in May, and the market is totally different in April and May. And so to sit down with folks at the table after finding houses back in April and May, and to have a conversation about the market right now in comparison, it is quite different. And
what's different?
It's slower. We have normal season, but in April and May, it's just an absolute flurry and feast for new inventory that comes on the market. So the inventory that we're putting on the market now is seemingly has less immediate activity. The homes are still selling at a good clip, and we're getting very good price list-to-sell ratio numbers. I mean, at 98% list-to-sell ratio in general around the market in the metro area. We've been able to exceed that by pricing accordingly and doing great marketing. But the market's just a little bit different. It's still great, robust, a lot of sales activity, could use more inventory. However, when we're sitting at the closing table and everything is all done with the loan and we're all having a good time talking about how the process went, and then comparing to how we're shopping right now for buyers, it's a little bit more laid back in the kind of the dog days of summer, and that's what we're experiencing right now. So, but we do have properties listed. We do have properties listed that will be coming on the market in August, and which is just starting tomorrow, starting Monday. So. We'll be listing properties here through August and September in hopes that those properties will sell and ultimately close prior to wintertime. And that's the push that we're starting to see now.
It still seems, though, because we just had it, this past week where people are writing offers and suddenly there's a multiple offer again. It seems like every time, and I don't, I trust that nobody does this, but I swear every time it's like, hey, we got a nice offer, we're writing an offer. Oh, we got another offer coming
Yeah,
in. Now we have
it's
to
a-
pull this.
it's an
we have to
interesting
pull that.
phenomenon,
And it
right?
just-
Yeah,
it's
so
crazy.
real quick in the last 40 seconds here of the segment, what happens there is if you have a property that's listed, say, 2, 3, 4, 6 weeks on the market, that property has had a lot of showing activity, no
Yeah.
question. And so you have fence sitters, people that are considering, and they're saying, we've looked at everything else, we really like that one, but is it the right one? And you get the takeaways. So somebody makes an offer on it, that listing agent, and I do the same thing, will contact other folks that had interest and say, hey guys, you're going to lose out now, so
We
either
have
throw
an
your hat in the
offer
ring
in.
or not, and it's the takeaway. And just buyers will jump in that situation. So
Interesting.
multiple offers are still to be had out there. Give us a call, 612-627-8000. That's 612-627-8000. We'll be right back.